Here we are at the door to the new home of Lead Finder Jack. This is the cloud-based or web-based version of Lead Finder Jack. A couple of benefits of having Lead Finder Jack be a web-based service are that both Mac and Windows users can use the software, and you're not tying up your computer's resources. So you enter your username and password and log in. And there are some things that we want to do if this is the first time here to get set up and ready to go. So the first thing I want to do is click on Settings and click on Modify Data and add my name, company information, etc. Okay, and when all the details are entered, click on Save. Okay. And then I'll go to email, and the first thing we need to do is add the mail server. So come down and click on the blue button, add mail server, and you can check here for the mail server you want to use. Lead Finder Jack is available. You will do better if you add any other SMTP accounts that you have. And I have Amazon. You want to make it active. So I'm going to go and log into my Amazon account. It's aws.amazon.com. And if you have not already set up an Amazon AWS account, there is a tutorial on what you need to do. Okay, once inside the Amazon AWS account, it may be under recently used, but you come to all services and down to simple email service over here on the right hand side. And I should already have a number of verified email addresses and domain names in here. So let's come to the left hand side, the vertical menu, and click on email addresses. Okay, so I have several, and let's see, all identities. Okay, so now I'm going to come down the left hand side for SMTP settings. So you need to copy this line here, email-smt.us-east-1.amazonaws.com, and then we will create SMTP credentials. Okay, I was using a browser that kept blocking this pop-up. So when you get to this screen, you go to the bottom and click Create, Show SMTP Credentials, and you copy this information here, the username and password, and that goes with the email SMTP settings. So here's my information that I need to add to Lead Finder Jack Online. I'm going to sleep that for a minute and go back to Lead Finder Jack. So I don't know if you noticed, but when I clicked on Amazon, this little button here for more information showed up, and if you click that and you have not yet created your Amazon account, click on this link and it will take you to tutorials for how to set that up. So now I'm going to copy this top line here, the email-smtp, etc., and paste that in this line. The port is already set, so I copy just the username and paste it in here, and just the password and paste in here. And I need to add an email address that I had verified. So that email address will be, you have to make sure that you enter the email address without any capital letters. You can capitalize your name. And if you want to delay the sending time, you can do so here, and you can set the maximum number of email to send per day and click OK. Okay, minimum value of delay time is 5, so we'll set 5. Click OK, send test email, and it's a good idea to use the same email address as you entered for verifying your account. email has been sent. Okay, so once that's done, here is your setup. You now have one SMTP setting in your email, and you can add another one. You can modify or delete or send test email from this one. And it's useful to have more than one SMTP setup. You can use Gmail. There are a number of other servers that you can use. The best to use would be an SMTP setup. It has a greater chance of being delivered. So we're in email. The next thing we want to do is click on templates. You can upload a template, you can create a template, and you can check out the library. And at this moment in time, there are only a couple of test email in the library. So let's select one and download, edit. Okay, so here is the test email that's in the library. So I like a larger font size, so I'm setting it at 14. So I come down to the bottom here and I can set the max width, and I like to set it at about 450. Set width. You want to give it a name, and you may enter tokens, etc. And you would place your cursor where you want the token, and then click on the token. So here would be a domain link. So you can go through here, edit your information, click on preview. Here's what your email will look like for the recipient. Click close, and let's send a test email. Enter your email address here that you want the test email to go to. Send test email. Okay, email has been sent, and I'll now go and log into my email account and see if I can find the tests. So I forwarded the email to my Gmail address, and here it is. So when the email is all set up and connected with a campaign, the correct information will be inserted where the tokens are. And that wraps up this first tutorial.